Hi, this is Human Essence, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about something that I brought up before, and this is just my opinion. So, I had mentioned that I thought the Adelson family operated as a cult, in that they have a group bizarre belief and some phobias about the outside world, and they are feeding off of each other's bizarre belief, which sort of binds them. So I've seen many people argue that Wendi Adelson perhaps could be diagnosed with various things. So I don't know whether that's true or not, and I'm not speaking in any kind of clinical way, but I believe that you can make an argument that this family and perhaps the people around them are a bit paranoid and may have been paranoid when Dan Markel was alive or when Wendi Adelson was involved in a relationship with Jeff Lacasse. You see, I say this because some of the things that I've seen in the trial. So each time Wendi brings up that she stopped letting the children see the Markels because she was afraid that they were trying to put the children in foster care. And those of us who watch the trial kind of think that's a bit ridiculous. That's not what she was doing. She wanted to make sure the children had somewhere safe to go in the event that there was a sudden arrest. And given that there have been a few arrests, that makes sense. The other thing where she shows evidence of bizarre beliefs is when she states that the law that was passed with regard to grandparents' rights was unconstitutional. She states this on the stand. Now, why would she say that? If she were paranoid, if that were the truth, she might believe that the law was passed only for her. And I say this because I've seen another person comment somewhere on some other forum that they believed that the law was passed only for her. The other kind of evidence for this paranoid thinking is the reactions to Dan Markel. So the aggressive activities of leaving him, taking the children from him, not telling where the children were for a few days. In other words, saying that Wendi would have full control and make the decisions and decide when she could meet with him for yogurt, rather than them making a decision ahead of time and making plans about where the children would be when. She just decided to take them. His reaction to this and to the threat of taking the children to South Florida and to the taking the money out of the bank, his reactions were, please just let's be fair. And her reaction to his reaction was, he's out to get me. And that's, I think, what was conveyed to the family. And the reaction of all of them is, he was out to get her. Where the fact that she was the primary aggressor towards him with regard to the divorce, the children, and the money, gets lost in the shuffle. Similarly, when Jeff Lacasse asked for fairness, like, look, you said we were a couple. What are you doing with the other guy? She is devastated. So she did the aggressive act, but she's paranoid, truly feels that he's a threat. So I've seen situations like this before, usually with very small children who play games with toys, where if a toy is caught doing something wrong, they become extremely aggressive toward the person calling them out for doing something wrong and really feel like put upon. So that is like paranoia. You feel like somebody else is really dangerous. So if that were the case, in that mind, the children really were going into foster care. He really was going after her. She was just a victim. And when would he stop? That's paranoia. Then again, I have no idea. Then again, maybe not. Thanks for listening. Celebrate uncertainty.